top speed sprint mechanics, step 1 and step 2. So we're going to keep it fairly simple here. My goal is with these videos that you can see it while it's happening, and then I can talk to you about what needs to happen too. So the first one we're going to talk about is our chin positioning. So this is pretty important because it can tell the story for the rest of our body. I'm looking for a neutral chin. So in the camera right now, I'm looking at you with a neutral chin. If I go above this and I show a lot of my neck, or I go down here and you see the top of my head, that's not the neutral position I'm looking for. So a great thought here is a lot of football players that I train. You have a face mask that goes to right here. You put that up, you've made yourself vulnerable, and you better be looking out, right? Because now you're looking down with your eyes to kind of see, but somebody may come and knock your head off with their helmet because you've exploited this whole area. So if you don't play football, though, it's the same thing. Neutral chin right here, it's slightly down. My eyes now can move in my sockets and go wherever I need to. This is important because it's a telltale sign. If the head goes up, we think about the end of like a 400-meter race. Head goes up, round the stomach, arch the back, can't lift the leg, and we go nowhere. So one of the first things I'm looking at with athletes is how do they walk in the door, where's their chin, how are they doing all their drills, and I'm going to get their head in the right position. So that leads into step 2, where we talk about, and we've talked about it before, we're talking about the posture and position. So we don't want to have our butt sticking out here. We want to pull our belly button through and get our hips into a neutral position. So we got to squeeze our glutes a little bit to do that. Our abs are not, we're squeezing, but we're not holding them real tight. We're flat in front. We pull that belly button through. So now my hips are neutral. So my hip flexors are normal length. My hamstrings are normal length. And that's going to allow me to get into flexion and extension without being in a bad position. So I get neutral. And now I'm that rod from my ear all the way through my ankle, through my shoulder, through my hip, through my ankle. And then the top speed sprinting posture is really up on our toes. We're that rod. And we're really flirting with how far can we lean over without falling over. I like to think and tell my kids, hey, you're standing at the edge of a cliff. You have to lean over, but how far can you lean over? Between 8 and 12 degrees typically. So starts with the chin, neutral chin, good posture, belly button through, flat in front, and up over the top. So our shoulders are over our hips, hips are over our toes, and that's really what we're looking for, starting with neutral chin, good posture, good positioning, and neutral hips.